Hello, Internet. How's it all going? I'm Lumus from Failing at Gaming, and we're back to our Pokémon Typelocke challenge. Looks like it's evening already. Angel, hi! And Lady Meow, how's it going? You both alright? So we've got ourselves a forest to get through, but we've gotten wrecked in this town between our rival and the gym leader, so we're going to take a stroll back to the start. We're going to pick up some berries on the way, and once that's done, we'll start moving on. Got a few team members who need a few levels, maybe. We've got Nicholas out of his cage over here, needs a bit of leveling up. And our latest recruit, the Painmaker. Who doesn't have a berry. Are we out of good berries? No, we have loads of berries. Should also go see if Kurt's had time to do any work. Hey, a fastball special. Oh yeah, you have to step outside and walk back in so you can actually give him stuff. So for anybody joining for the first time, what we're doing here is a variant on the popular Nuzlocke challenge. The basic rules are that I can only catch the first Pokemon of each type that I encounter, and any of my Pokemon that faint are gone forever. So my goal is to make it all the way to the end of the game, with a very limited squad. Hey, the first berry tree on our quest. So in this generation, the berries restock every day, so we can just keep collecting them since our episodes are fairly scattered apart. Is it called a fastball because you commissioned it, or is it called a fastball generally? Yeah, it's a Mr. Fastball. It's named after us. We're the ones who saved this town, and Kurt's commemorating that by making a ball in our honor. Yeah, this was the generation that introduced the day and night cycle. Split into 3 bits. There's morning, afternoon, and evening, each with different Pokemon. In Universe, we started out on our quest Tuesday evening, and it's now evening the next day. So we're not doing bad to say it's only been 24 hours since we left home. Got our first 2 badges in that time, built a bit of a team. Also buried more people than we'd like. But hey, such is maturity. Has Angel seen any of this run yet? Angel, were you here for the first episode? You've been gone for a while. It's been a bit since I've seen you. Let's see, Captain Amphy should be able to handle this. Water gun. Yeah, welcome back by the way, Angel. I hope you had a good time. Life is hard and brutal, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you've got to make and bury 3 or 4 friends in 24 hours. That's just how it goes. So this is your introduction to the adventures of Mr. Fast, then. You're gonna love him. He's the rich benefactor of a small town. They owe everything to him. Those useless poor people wouldn't have a chance if he wasn't always watching over them. It's good that they follow his advice, because you can tell how stupid they are from how poor they are, and we are much more intelligent on account of our richness. Such is the way of the world. Yeah, we'd just beaten the second gym last time, and we got mugged by our rival, and didn't go great. So we want to play this fairly carefully, I think. Considering this one is a long game. We only get so many catches. Intelligence and wealth are correlated exactly, as a rich character. I'm entirely prepared to admit to being both rich and wealthy. Like if you've ever read Dracula, when Mina goes on makes a little speech about how wonderful it is to be rich, and how God has truly blessed her, because if it wasn't for her incredible wealth, there's no way she'd be able to survive that horrific vampire attack. And truly, being rich is the greatest blessing of them all. Has the Pokemon list been updated? Let me have a look. It has Painmaker on it. Or Pain Mailer, as it says. Okay, I've added that rep. Grim Times. You might need to refresh for it to show, but it should be there. Oh yeah, we have Fury Cutter now. Finally, a game with a decent bug move. Not an amazing bug move, but decent. Fury Cutter's deal is it gets slightly stronger every time. Yeah, we've got 3 people who've fallen behind. Didn't know it's possible to mail pain to anyone. Should make more use of the postal service. Let me assure you, the postal service makes all kinds of pain for me. I think Lady Meow is going to be glad when we're not walking this route anymore. We need to get Nicholas Fury Swipes. And then I guess Rage. Fury Cutter, Fury Attack, Fury Swipes, and Rage. The postal service back in the 19th century was ridiculous. You could mail pain back then. Nowadays there's all these laws, but back in the day you just give a you just give your postman $10 and he'd murder somebody for you. Good times, good times. I really like having Fury Cutter. Hey, it's Pooh's Cure Berry. I wonder what a paralyzed Cure Berry tastes like. In the Pokemon universe, they make paralyzed Cure Berry pie. Can you have it for dessert? Give an urchin a shilling to do someone in, then post them to your target. Exactly. Why can't you post urchins anymore? How are you supposed to get an urchin from A to B these days? You don't want to be seen with them. Laws are an oppressive construct designed to entrench power structures. I mean, when you put it that way, sure, laws are a good thing, but I want to be posting urchins and pain. Maybe the law has gone too far. Kanpai, getting political. Yeah, come on, Angel. We were just talking about how wealthy and oppressive we are. Why are you going to make this a political thing? Politics shouldn't have anything to do with Mr. Fast's incredible wealth and how he uses it. That should be his decision to make. Picturing a guy opening a box and this urchin jumps out shrieking with a club. You know, the mail is dying, that's the thing, right? Nobody uses it anymore, people use emails and stuff instead. But you know what you can't email? An urchin with a club. Like, if they want to save the Royal Mail, they've got to modernize. And by modernize, I mean go back to its roots of urchins hitting people with clubs. That's what's wrong with the world today. Nobody's prepared to stick to their barbaric, hundreds-of-year-old standards. Just no spine for people these days. I think urchins should be a standard messenger delivery system. Everybody should have an urchin. That said, Mr. Fast had an urchin, and it didn't end too well. Rip Pip. Some gentleman trying to fend off some urchin, clinging to his coat lapels and wailing on him with a kosh. Classic prank, all in good fun. Yeah, if we press F to pay respects. Vital gameplay mechanic. Every game ought to have the ability to press F to pay your respects at any time. I've kind of been curious. That's like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield reference or something, right? Where you're at a funeral and for some reason there's a quick time event to pay your respects, and you gotta hit the F button to salute the guy in the funeral. What happens if you mess it up? Is it game over if you don't pay your respects? Are you the only guy stood there not saluting, and everybody's just looking at you? What happens? I've not played that one. I'm not even sure what game it is. I know it's a shooter. Okay. I think I've played 4 Call of Duty games and 1 Battlefield. 2 of the Call of Duties were good, 2 of the Call of Duties were terrible, and the Battlefield was okay. Probably alright if you like shooters. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, okay. Is that the sci-fi one? I've not played that. Anthony, I just want to clarify for you that we're not friends. Lady Meow will be glad to know that you didn't. You assume you mess it up and everyone gets mad? If you don't hit the pay respects button, I want the game to just fade to the death screen with the message, "Disrespect will not be tolerated." Putting a Mr. at the start of your name in any game is clearly a win. Mr. Fast, good evening. Just all of a sudden, everybody's so respectful and polite. I hope this communique finds you well. So this is our hometown angel. This is the House of the Professor that we sponsor. That we are a patron of. We should go see our mother and just check on the estates. Of course this is about money, woman. Why else would we be here? Save 2,000 Poké-Dollars, held 15. How am I so rich? Well, as you can see, I own the only house with 2 floors. Look at these peasant shacks. Ugh, they make me sick. Also, my name is Mr., so, you know, quite important. These guys are lucky if they've got a first name, let alone a surname and a title. So yes, we are quite wealthy. As you can see from some of our team, we've got Master Spruce here. Our young ward. Also Lady Bar. Nicholas here is mostly the muscle, just in case we encounter difficulties. And we've actually acquired quite an assembly of superheroes. Our sea captain over here, Sir Danger Noodle, the descendant of the admirable Justice Red. And our new addition, the Painmaker. Also tucked away where it's safe for a lady, we've also got the Belle of the Pokeball. How do I get anywhere? Why are these woods so badly laid out? I should send my man to rearrange them. Anyway, we got a couple of levels out of this already, so not entirely a wasted trip. Got some berries. Plus an evening stroll is good for the mind, you know? Still frustrates me that we caught Nicholas as a cocooner, so he doesn't know his poison move. Probably going to be the only poison move he learns in this gem. Okay, Lady Meow. Thanks for stopping by. I hope it's nothing serious. Have you dashing off like that? Weren't we supposed to go and accost a charcoal maker at his manufactory? You're quite right, sir, we are. The woods that he frequents are quite unsatisfactory. We shall have words. Right, Angel, it occurs to me that I answered your question wrong. You know, how are we so rich? Born that way, my dear fellow. I'm not one of these folks with the unfortunate disability of being born in a state of poorness. Poorness can be treated with a sufficient injection of wealth, but it never truly goes away. One will always have the stain of being new money. Keep missing here. Fury attack, not the best move. But we've wound up with a Beedrill, so we'll have to make the most of it. I went and fetched that one, didn't I? Is anybody else having trouble with the stream, or is it just Noelle? Twitch seems to be slightly more unstable the last week or two. Just the odd disconnection people seem to be getting. At what point do you cease to be new money, or is it like the heap of salt problem? I'm going to tentatively say it's if you were born after they were wealthy. Like, if you're a baby and your parents get rich, then you're still new money. You weren't born into it, but... if they're rich by the time that you're born, then you've got a fair claim to being born into wealth. Oh, hey, Lady Meow. I didn't realize you were coming back. You alright? Everybody having internet trouble, huh? Well, if it becomes a serious problem, I can try disconnecting and restarting the stream. But I'm not sure if it's on my end. Born into wealth is the difference, that makes sense. Yeah, that's my instinct. If you're born into it, then you're probably fine. Like, how wealthy can you really be if you acquired wealth, you know? You're either wealthy or you're not. I mean, you can't change that by simply getting money. What did I put up when I swapped people around? Ah, that's good. Means we can water gun these Geodudes. Well, and if downloading books is killing your internet, then you need better internet. Should probably stop downloading all this pounding music? Pouring rain sounds? Yeah, buffering would... they probably mean buffering. Where the thing just pauses for like half a second where it catches up. It usually doesn't take long, but it's kind of irritating and it gets you slightly further behind in stream lag. You can catch back up by pausing and then unpausing, but then you miss a few seconds. And hey, you guys don't want to miss a second of this, am I right? I'm walking back to the start of the game and beating up low-level Rattatas to strengthen up my worthless squad. Everybody wants to see this. Yeah, I feel like we got behind in levels somehow. I'm not sure whether to do a bit more grinding before we move on. Because, spoiler warning, I think we want to avoid the grass on the other side of the next part. Because there are Pokemon there that will count towards our catch. But we had them in the previous game. And we want something new and exciting, right? Compared to reality television. Yeah. There are definitely things that are less entertaining. Here, see? Also known as the Painmaker Well. Locals believe that a Slowpoke's yawn summons pain. Alright, tell you what, let's do the charcoal quest. Then we'll maybe do a bit of grinding before we move on. See, I think in the grass on the other side of the forest, you can catch Drowsies and Machops, both of which we had in the last Typelocke. So I'd like to skip that grass just in case. Maybe we can get something cool and new instead. The Slowpoke have returned. And what? You want to file a complaint? But your apprentice hasn't come back yet. Is your apprentice a Slowpoke? That lazy guy. It sounds like a Slowpoke. Lost in the forest, huh? Okay, I'll go to the forest and see if I can find a Slowpoke. I think we decided on Espeon as the psychic type. Yeah, a lot of people seem to be keen on us getting an Espeon, so I'm gonna try and do that. I think it's not too much further in that we get our first Eevee, so we'll be fitting that in as our psychic catch. Everything is Slowpokes around here, slowly taking over. Just every time you come to this town, there's like just a few more Slowpokes. And then at the end of the game, you fly in, you land at the Pokemon Center, and the entire screen is just full of Slowpokes. You can't move anywhere except the Pokemon Center. That's why Team Rocket were taking their tails. There were just so many tails to go around. I mean, Slowpoke tail is a fine delicacy, and it doesn't really hurt them because their tails grow back. Now, I'm not sure what we can catch in here. It's an Oddish. But we already have both grass and poison, so... I guess we'll get Nicholas up front. We've not got a good squad for dealing with grass types. Yeah, you go into the Pokemon Center and there's a Slowpoke behind the counter. Let me heal your Pokemon for you. Dun. 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 Da da dun. Just 5 minutes of the Pokemon getting healed. Oh dear, looks like a common labourer. Let's now make eye contact and hopefully he won't tug on our shirt. My boss is going to be streaming. Check him out at twitch.tv/. don't see what's so scary about this forest. I mean, sure, it's dark 24 hours a day, but it's nighttime. Would have been dark anyway. Okay, I really need to... It looks like there's going to be nothing but Oddiches here. I really need to swap the squad around. Really, it's just Nicholas that can fight these things. Well, I'm not normally one for indulging peasants, but if this guy needs his Farfetch'd to do his stream, we've got to support that. Everybody should support, you know, small streamers, people who are just starting out. You know, give them a view, type in chat a little bit, maybe drop the follow. Heck, why not check out Let's Plays and old streams on their YouTube channel? It's only polite. Excuse me, Giant Pidgey, have you seen a Farfetch'd around? It's missing, no. Quah! 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 Oop. Music just took a sinister turn. Quah! Out the way, Farfetch'd. I see treasure. It's a trap! An Oddish, the worst possible Pokemon for us to fight. Just about everything we have is weak to either grass or poison. All gang of Farfetch'd on every side. Farfetch'd is the Pokemon upper class. It has a cane. Wouldn't leave one of its own into a trap. Ah, I didn't realise. Well, this Farfetch'd must be the proprietor of this establishment. Just need to speak to it in its own language. If only I could still get... I still haven't swapped my Pokemon around. Yeah, if only I could still had a flying or a normal catch so we could get a Farfetch'd. So classy. We could have named it Qua. Later, all the Farfetch'd were replaced by Slowpokes. Convince the Farfetch'd to enter into a partnership with me. Gentleman to gentleman. Now that I realise it's a gentleman of class, I'm sure we can come to an agreement. Let's see. Oh, of course, Mr. Qua. Hey, a Paris! Good times. If only, if only. Mr. Qua, good evening. Joint owners of Fast and Qua Ventures. I like the sound of that. Fast Qua and Sons. This is starting to sound like a plan. You see, Angel, this is why I'm rich. Because I have these brilliant ideas. Okay. So I think we've come to an understanding with Mr. Qua here. We'll be taking over this town and we'll be leaving him as the junior partner to take care of business. One more estate to add to our collection. Yes, Nicholas is looking a little ragged. Let's let him take to the front. You thought it was the inherited privilege built on exploitation of the proletariat? No, just my brilliance. I have quite a lot of brilliance, you know. I got it from being rich. Do you have to do this every time or just the first? That's up to you guys to decide. You're the ones who curate the drinking game. Politics, kanpai. So I'm afraid you're quite useless to Fast and Qua Ventures. You're fired. Ah, you there. I've decided to acquire everything you own. You'll be answering to Mr. Qua from now on. Yes, you wouldn't be able to do anything without Mr. Qua here. By bad, she means letter of recommendation to Mr. Qua. Qua! Well, let's get out of this uncouth forest. Now that I've learned an elegant new technique. Mr. Qua was kind enough to teach us the elegant technique of the sword cane. Yes, I'll accept my tithe from your charcoal produce. Okay, let's go and buff up just a little bit. Everybody to level 13, I think. And then we can investigate the way forward. Otherwise it's easy to get into the unfortunate situation where half your squad are too low a level to fight, which means that they're too low a level to level up. Which is basically where we were at the gym and the rival fight. Level 13 shouldn't take us too long. I think Painmaker is the only one who's currently below level 12, so... I have to play Fortnite and harass female streamers for a bit, be back soon. You cad! Outrageous behavior. At least have the decency to do it behind closed doors, sir. We might be losing this fight. That Painmaker, always making pain. Lady Bar will show him how it's done. Making pain for someone, the wrong someones at the moment. Sometimes Painmaker is not as discriminate as one would hope. We haven't really abused yet this stream. The record for the longest scientifically documented period without sleep is 264.4 hours, 11 days. We don't recommend trying to beat this. Thank you for that stay healthy fact. Are we now moving on to the emote battles? Or are you just taking a snooze? Hey, I only need like 500 more followers until I can get emotes. Just imagine being able to subscribe to the channel and get 0 emotes because I don't really know how to make them. I'd probably have to hire somebody to draw them for me. Well, I could probably put a few things together, but I'd need an artist to make anything unique. Okay, Lady Meow is speaking in sign language again. Let's see. Celebratory hands in the air. Celebration, thoughtful, dismay. Things aren't as good as you thought they were. A guy laughing. Okay, laughing. Confusion, purple heart. So this guy was quite happy until he remembered he was on the battlefield and was non-fatally wounded. Let's see. A lucky alien is taking a duck's chips, and its goal is to blow up the world. I get it. What kind of emotes would we need? Assume I'd need. Yeah, I would absolutely need a left emoji. Probably just one that says fail. Maybe some Pokemon ones? Those would be quite easy to set up, I think. I've seen a lot of people use those. Like, some people use like a coughing for when people are being toxic. Probably a bunch of Pokemon ones we could do. Maybe an Ekans for fail nope. Fail nope rope. We'd have to think about them. I'm not 100% sure how many you get when you first become an affiliate. But I know the more subscribers you have, the more emojis you're allowed to add. Don't really use the emojis for the purpose they're supposed to be used. The emojis have a purpose? Using a coughing at everyone and offending them. Or making them think you have a super thin skin. I could... Yeah, I guess if the coughing emote hadn't been labeled as... Who was it who had it? Was it Ray? It was like Ray Toxic or something. They might have just thought, you know, coughings are always happy, you know? They've got those big friendly smiles. Yeah, I'll give people a coughing to say hello. When you didn't know the heart stood for different kinds of pride. I mean, I don't know how you would have offended somebody with that, but yeah, I get what you're going for. You think people will think that the fail sign refers to like the name of the channel and use it to cheer me on instead of understanding that it's because I'm an awful, terrible person and they should be using it to mock my many failings? Coughings are chill, they're the life and soul of the party, heck yeah. Coughings are awesome. I'd invite a coughing to any party. Like, they always look like they're having such a good time. Have you ever seen a Coughing that doesn't look overjoyed? Yeah, a Coughing can give a bang to any party. That was probably a waste of a berry, but okay. I also developed a liking for Grimers since Pokemon Go came along. Grimers are also cool. Vitamin D is as important as calcium in determining bone health, and most people don't get enough of it. It's an important fact. I want everybody to go out and stand in the sun right now. You like how bright and colourful the Alolan ones are? Yeah, the Alolan Grimers and Mucks have got like the oil rainbow thing going on. It's pretty stylish. But yeah, Grimer and Muck are cool Pokemon. There's a lot of really cool poison types. Okay, see you, Angel. Thanks for watching. If I had to pick, like, a type to specialize in, like my type, like if I was a gym leader or something, it'd be a close pick between ice types or poison types for me, I think. I like a lot of Pokemon from both. Oop. Hey, it's Joey! Mr. Fast, good evening. Ah, the Rattata's looking awesome as always. Good to know. You almost caught a Rattata the other day? Can't even catch your own Rattata. Because it's so good. It's just too fast, you can't catch it. All of you guys are crazy for your fire types. Like, there's some good fire types, it's not a bad type, but I don't think I could commit to it. Hey, stay hydrated, bot. Making a drink right now. Stay healthy, bot. Stay hydrated, bot's getting ahead of you. Let's see. Is it just Painmaker left to level up? Okay. Fire types are awesome. Here's the thing. I like most fire type Pokemon, but I don't like the fire type. Is that weird of me? Like, I'm thinking through my list of fire type Pokemon, and pretty much every fire type is amazing. Charizard accepted. Of course, but then I think of just the fire type in general, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel me. I like fire types Pokemon, I just don't like the fire type. Noise is in the way. This is where you'd use the fail emoji. What do I mean Charizard accepted? I mean... I suppose it's okay if as a fire type. I mean, it's really as a dragon type that Charizard is in every way a failure. Like, it's a dragon but not a dragon type. Comfortable in its identity. It doesn't need to label itself a dragon in order to be a dragon. I mean, just... I was going to say something about whether Charizard identifies as a dragon type or not, but let's not go down that. Let's not go down that route. Okay, guess we're changing Pokemon. I mean, Charizard is one of the more practical fire types because it's got that nice flying secondary, but... Accidental politics? I mean, I'll Canpai, but I don't know if that counts as politics as such. I should probably go heal again. Painmaker, lay down the pain on other Pokemon, not yourself. Painmaker doesn't care where the pain goes, as long as there's pain. Identity politics, of course it's politics, I guess? We did it again, Canpai. Don't pin that one on me. Where was I before we started drinking? I like Charmander. Charmander's cool. Charmander's okay as long as you never evolve it. Charmander's the cutest of the starters, I think. Why did you have to go and bring up Pip for? Now I'm disappointed with myself. Oh really, I'm disappointed with Pip. I mean, I did my best for him, but... one can only do what one can do. Quite unfortunate. Growlithe and Arcanine are awesome fire dogs. Yeah, like I say, I wouldn't argue with them being good Pokemon. Arcanines are pretty cool. Do you know how big they are? They're huge. You could ride one. Arcanine are like bigger. An Arcanine can look eye to eye with a full-grown horse, and is like 4 feet wide at the shoulder. They're huge. Gigantic fire wolf, I mean. Epics have been written about such. Rapidash is of course a unicorn that's on fire. There's a certain Pokemon I don't want to get into, but its first form is adorable and its second form is just so incredibly elegant. Magmar's a bit weird. It's like a fire duck. I don't think I've ever raised a Magmar. I mean, you get them so close to the end of the game, it's just not worth it by that point. Yeah, Arcanines are actually one of the biggest Pokemon. You don't realize looking at them on the screen how big they're supposed to be. They're one of those Pokemon that are way bigger than you think. Okay, level 12. One more level and then we'll get a move on. What new fire types are there in this game? I think the fire starter in this game is fairly forgettable. Cyndaquil? Yeah. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just... yeah. Houndour. And Houndoom, pretty cool. What other fire types are there in this gen? Those are the only two I can think of off the top of my head. You have a Magmar in Pokemon Go that you named Lumiere because its hands are on fire. That's probably the best you can do with one. I like the turtle and the camel from... or the tortoise and the camel from Gen 3. You like Cyndaquil because you always pick the fire starter? Fair. I mean, I don't think it's... Cyndaquil's fine. I don't think its final form looks amazing. It looks kind of... it's like stretched out. Looks like somebody resized it badly. I don't know that I'm mad on any of the starters in this gen, actually. For Alligator, eh. I mean, this gen has some cool Pokemon, but the starters are just kind of... I feel like there's not much to say about them. Well, Master Spruce is training to be the best at everything, so that's an admirable goal, at least. He's training to be the best grass type. This is like the 50th Ekans we've murdered tonight. You can probably stop screaming at everyone now. It's gonna be sweet when we get Confusion. And we can just melt these poison types. Noise is gone. Now you can get a drink from your next campi. Oh, you were saying that the noise was stopping you from... and you've already gone. Okay. Probably for the best there's yet another Ekans here. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, gotta be almost there. Make some pain. We need to get you confusion so you can deliver pain to the brain. Welcome back, Lady Meow. I was just wondering why, you said that the noise was stopping you from getting a drink? Feels like maybe there's a story there. Is the kitchen just too loud? Is there a metal band in your kitchen again? No wait, you said noise, so it can't... Music's not really noise. Is it a folk band? Is there a folk band in your... Was there a folk band in your kitchen? The noise was sat between you and the bottle of drink. Interesting. I try not to let anything get between me and a bottle of drink. Knowing the noise, which you're now going to use as the name, would have made getting up to get a drink difficult just for the sake of being difficult. Fair enough. Have you considered telling the noise to get a job? Maybe 2 or 3 jobs. Does anybody else want to take Leah's animation and reskin it as like a laser eye attack? Just saying, that could be a lot more cool. And you get like laser beams coming out of the snake's eyes. That's awesome. Except it's not laser beams, it's just it looking at me inappropriately. The opposite of awesome. And to cut its hair, yes. Sick of these long-haired layabouts. Slumming around their homes playing video games. It's a horrible mental image. Is the horrible mental image the snake with laser beams or the snake looking at me inappropriately? Because honestly, I think I'd take the laser beams. Alright, I guess it's about time we cross this forest. I guess we're putting both. So it's a horrible mental image just because it contains a snake. I get it. Snake with death beams coming out of its eyes is a chilling mental image. I mean, the last thing I want is a snake with death beams coming out of its eyes leering at me inappropriately. Oh, we need to teach somebody cut, don't we? Probably gonna be Nicholas. Now that I have purchased this fine forest, I think it's time to do a little pruning. Hey look! The peasants have set up a shrine in my honor. I'm famous for my green thumb, you know. Protecting the delicate landscape. Oh, master. At least we'll always have Paris. Snake that looks at you inappropriately is also frightening, not least because it means you have the snake's attention. That is fair. I like snakes, but I prefer when they're not looking directly at me. Always look on the bright side. Being an optimist can help you live longer. I mean, in some situations being a pessimist can help you live longer too. Like, what if you think maybe the drink could be poisoned, and it turns out you're right? It's overgrown with trees, you can't see the sky. Please watch out for items that may have been dropped. Why do you put up a sign saying that the place is so overgrown, instead of just trimming the place? Well, it'll take time, but I'm sure Mr. Quar will get this place into shape. Anthony! Again! Friend just told you. A lot of dunsparce in Dark Cave. It's kind of you to warn me. Is it me or does the Oddish sound like it says Venonat? I think those sound files are the wrong way around. Somebody needs to make a mod for this game where all the Pokemon say their names anime style. Whoop, a dead end. There better be a treasure here. Super potion. I wonder what powers it has. Nothing like a stroll in the woods. Just gonna have to cut down a few bushes on the way. No, to maximize your life expectancy, you ought to carefully assess every situation you find yourself in to determine whether optimism or pessimism would serve you best. Like, here's the thing that always gets me when people talk about whether they're an optimist or a pessimist. Like, an optimist thinks that things are good when they're not, and a pessimist thinks that things are bad when they're not. Like, committing yourself to optimism or pessimism is just straight up committing yourself to being wrong. Don't try and think positively or try and think negatively. Try and think correctly. Don't make being wrong a habit. Speaking of being wrong, what the deuce are you doing in my woods? Shaking trees using headbutt. Oh, you must be the village idiot. I've heard so much about you. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon fall out. That actually gives me an idea. Although I don't know where we'd get one. I think we can get Pineco by shaking trees. And Pineco evolves into a steel type, I believe? Like a Fortress? I'm not sure exactly which trees are good for that though, but... How would you guys feel about a Fortress? We don't have a lot of options for a steel type. Since most of the steel types evolved by trade, we couldn't get a Steelix or a Scizor. We could get a Skarmory though. We don't have a flying type, so I think getting a Skarmory is probably the best idea. Pineco is a bug type that evolves into Bug Steel. But yeah, it is like a Pineco, and you'd probably expect it to be a grass type, but... Pineco does what it wants. They're actually quite rare. I think you can only get them by headbutting trees, and headbutting trees is a painful way to get Pokemon. Even aside from the repeatedly slamming your head into a tree. I think I like the possibility of getting a Skarmory, so that we've got a flying type again, and we can actually fly from place to place instead of walking everywhere, like a peasant. Unless there's a lot of demand, I don't think I'm going to go looking for a Pineco. Which also means we need to watch out that we don't catch a Magnemite in this gen, since those are now steel. Skarmory is a flying steel type. It's like a big metal bird. I figure it's probably descended from Aerodactyl. It's kind of like an Aerodactyl, except it's made out of metal instead of stone. I don't think I've ever raised one, but they look cool. I wouldn't mind getting one. Hopefully they have a better moveset than Aerodactyl, though. I tried raising a Gen 1 Aerodactyl and its moves are terrible. It gets better stuff in later generations, I think, but in Gen 1, it's like a rock flying type that doesn't learn any rock moves. It's got like 3 good moves. That doesn't look right. There should be something here, surely. Might have to come back with an item finder. Anybody else sick of Ardishers? I think I've seen enough Ardishers to last me. Oh man, I've just realised what gym we're coming up against. Ooh, this is gonna be a thing. I did see the shrine honouring the Protector. As the Protector, I feel particularly proud. It must be a grass-type Pokemon. Its adopted son is. Master Spruce, one day all of this will be yours. Sweet scent. Whee! Yeah, this next gym is it's the normal type gym. Back in the day, I don't know if this is still the case, but back in the day, if you asked somebody what the hardest gym out of all of the games is, they'd immediately say, that freaking mill tank. That thing's a nightmare. And that's the next thing we're up against. So that's gonna be fun. But hey, we're out of that stuffy forest. I could do with a little bit of fresh air. So I'm just gonna go freshen my drink. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Be back soon. You want to make it part of the drinking game that we drink whenever animals are mentioned while we play Pokemon. Not 100% sold on that one. Berry trees grow berries. Good to know. This is where I do my training, in the middle of the road. Kids these days. I'd be fairly hydrated, yes. So what's everybody's favourite Karatid? Get out of there, Nick. Get out of there. This is not good for you, Nick. That thing will peck you. It will peck you to death. Or maybe it will growl uselessly. It's a nice quiet neighborhood, why shouldn't he train in the middle of the road? In case I run him down with my cart is why. No, I suppose you're right. Don't get nice neighborhoods like that these days, where you can just play in the middle of the road. Pressed a button and your screen went funny. Which button was it? Funny how? Like haha funny or stab stab funny? Like, was it a Twitch button or was it just a phone button? Or I don't know if you're watching this on phone or computer. Did you turn the contrast up? Was it the contrast? Yeah, it's not switched back to the guy who's already out. If I could have the electric type for the bird, please. Funny peculiar, so stab stab funny. Your screen went funny peculiar whilst you were watching failing at gaming, or failing at streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your sets. Hey, Joey. I envy you with that Rattata. I'm not surprised he took down a tough Hoot Hoot. Top 10% of all Rattata. Yes, do not adjust your sets. You are now entering a peculiar zone. You are now watching. Failing at streaming. Got my Pokemon back from daycare. I don't know if you'd normally put your Pokemon in daycare to make it a better fighter, but hey, it's a Snubble. Let's destroy it with extreme prejudice. Oof. Okay, that was a crit. You were emptying your bin, being needlessly unpleasant to female streamers this entire time? And working the fork knife, fair enough. You really gotta work that fork knife. You're not gonna make it to the top if you don't work it. A youngling. The guy in the Pikachu t-shirt has a kid. Doesn't usually work that way, but, you know, good for him. I'm prepared to snub Snubble. Confound it. Alright, let's get somebody else up front. Nick has done enough work for one day. Toast in mouth. I'm late for my first day of Pokemon school. Here's the thing, am I... Yeah, I'm already Psychic type. It's not when I evolve, so I should be okay. Yeah, you missed the break, Narellon. I'm sorry, I know that's your favourite bit, when I take a break. Maybe next time, you know? You'd got one ready? Well, hold on to it, man. This won't be the last time I take a break. Oh good, its leers are missing severely. I don't like being leered at by a Mankey. I don't like being leered at by most things, but Mankeys have ridiculous speed and attack, so they're kind of spooky. Guys, I'm having flashbacks. We don't have a flying type, guys. What do we do here? What do we do here? What do we do here, guys? Guys, what do we do here? Can Captain Amphy handle it? He's got water moves. He's got water moves. Oh, no, 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 no. Maybe we should have sent out Master Spruce is injured, though. Okay, we're gonna potion here. That was a magnitude 9, so that was the second strongest it can do. Hopefully its next one will be weaker. Seven, okay. That's still quite high. I think it runs from 4 to 10. Water type couldn't handle it last time. I mean, I thought she could, but... Come on, we probably one water gun will do it. We're gonna take a hit. As long as it's not magnitude 10, we will survive. That's another 7. We should be okay. And Diglets don't have a lot of defense. Remember, last time it was a Doug trio. This is... Oh boy. Okay, one more. Gonna use a super potion. A regular potion won't cut it, not against the Diglett. Magnitude 8. Okay. Okay, didn't use magnitude again. I was just dreading the magnitude 10 showing up. There we go. Good work, Amphi. We've established that you're officially better than Diz. Let's lay down some potions. Oh, we're really low on healing. Okay, gonna do these. Oh, while we're here. I don't want to step on any grass though. Nicholas, if you would. Practice battle. Lemonade, potions, antidotes, ice heal. We definitely need more. We need more of all of those. Because of the title, yeah. Like if Diz was a captain, then maybe she could have taken it. Lady Bar. Didn't know. Oh, cutting through the grass? Yeah, I don't think the games ever tell you that you can use cut to destroy grass, but you can. Works just the same way as going through trees. I think I did it as a joke once, and I was shocked when it worked. Eyes? No, those are holes. That is the background you can see there. That is the infinite abyss of the game. Hoppip has seen infinity, and it has not flinched. Excuse me. Admiral Disaster does have a nice ring to it. What level is this? 12? It's gonna have to be Nicholas. We're really badly set up for dealing with grass types. Particularly grass poison types. Yeah, Admiral Disaster does have a ring to it. But who would let her? Certainly not I. Wow, that is not a ringing amount of damage. Let's try Fury Cutter. Also not great, but Fury Cutter does get stronger each time. Like so. Lady Meow's off to do her lawn, play fork knife and harass female streamers. That's... I understand, you've got to do what you've got to do. Was there anything else down here? I don't think there was. But it couldn't hurt to destroy some more of the environment while we're here. Creeper dog. No, I think I'll hold on to my Pokémon. Why does the picnicker look like she's wearing a uniform? I'm not sure if they are, like, in the Japanese versions, if they're like Girl Scouts or something. I say, it's a constable. And he appears to be letting loose with a firearm. Wait, level 17? I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for a run-in with the constables. What's our play here? It probably has Bite, which will murder Painmaker. Master Spruce will die to its fire attacks. Most of our things will die to its fire attacks. So Danger Noodle has terrible special defense, so again the fire attacks. Captain Amphi... maybe? It's a low level. I think we might have to go for Lady Bar. Which I don't like because we're switching in, we're the same level and it's a neutral matchup, but we're just gonna have to make the most of it. Is that a chainsaw in his other hand? Is he the Doom guy? Possibly. Okay, that wasn't so bad. See what a Thundershock does. Okay, now he's going for the Ember. This might hurt more. Okay, let's see what we do in return. I think we have the advantage here. The Constabulary are well protected. Oh, he's got Roar. Oh, that's not good for us. Oh, that's really not good for us. Gonna have to switch Lady Bar back in. And then we're probably gonna have to potion. I don't like how this is going, guys. We're only going to have one potion left after this. Please don't roar again. Okay, one more Thundershock should... Who is it? Okay, we're going to try this. How are we faster? We're a fish on land. Then it's the freaking dog. Whatever. Your chainsaw in his left hand? His right hand appears to contain a gun that he's firing at us. That's what I'm seeing there. I presume his left hand contains a stout stick. What are you the hacking at, Noellan? Is it the changes to how Roar works? I apologize, sir, I didn't realize you were rich. From this gen onwards, if you use Roar or Whirlwind in battle, it swaps you to a random Pokemon. Mostly you use it because if somebody's used like 6 double teams and you can't hit them with any of your attacks, you force them to swap out and then they lose all of their stacks. Okay. So his hand is the engine of a chainsaw. Okay. I'm not sure I can visualize that one. Automatic knives. I too am very automatic in my knife use. Okay. This is a... I was worried when I saw I only had one Pokemon, but this isn't terrible. Master Spruce should be able to clean this up. Yeah, Roar's not amazing in most situations, but at least it has a definite use now. Like, it's not purely a scare off wild Pokemon thing, because that's kind of what you have repels for. Boy Scout, yeah. Hey, Painmaker leveled up. I think in the Japanese they are called Scouts. Master Spruce leveled up too. Shut up, Todd. Guys! Master Spruce has taken on a form dark and terrible. Okay. Master Spruce has taken on a form derpy and terrible. Cripes. I've seen dogs that look dumber, but not many. Alright, Todd. I suppose you can have my contact information. You can drop me a note if you find the need. Bayleaf. This whole line is the derp type Pokemon. Well, Oak was wrong. There were 151 back in those days. There's a Coliseum upstairs? Can we wager on blood sports? Hope you can manage to evolve your Pokemon Go, Bayleaf, before I evolve my Pokemon Silver one. Dang it. I need to go back in time. I need to travel 3 years back in time and warn people about the deadly androids. It's gonna be a hilarious prank. We can get radio on our phone? It's crazy. Also, check out this shop. Raring to shop again today. I'm shopping for rares again today. Let's go, bargain hunters. Okay, I legitimately misread that as the department store has a decadent selection. Oh, the game corner's here. We better not spend all of our money. We need to save some as a modest investment. Potions? I think we can do better. That said, let's get a few eye seals. How do we have so little money on us? Okay. I'll grab 2 of each. Not really. I've always found it quite easy to decide which people I want to cut out of my life. An Abra, really. Getting some glitching too, not the microwave or the noise this time. Section here is unmatched anywhere else. It is pretty bright in here, isn't it? I can just imagine strolling in from the street and just the harsh electric lighting. The reflective floor tiles. I'm really impatient. I use speed. Whoa, okay, sir. A gentleman. Gambling is the decadent pastime of the upper and middle classes. Exactly. It's classy when we do it. Bridge, Baccarat. Do you think the game corner has backgammon? Oh, sorry, were you saying something? I was just trying to work out if you're holding a Game Boy in front of you or if that's just how your face is shaped. Unsettling. Gambling is only a problem if you're poor enough to go broke from it. The heck I can't. Oh yeah, the shop actually has a pretty decent selection in this game. Not that we can currently afford any. Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch. All decent moves. Drugs are also a pastime of the rich elite. Should get that kid to hook me up. on speed? Please, opium, sir. Attack that may make the foe flinch. I believe that's Headbutt. Not a huge variety, but those are good moves. How did you speak in all caps like that? Mystery gift. With just a little beep, you get a gift. Okay, I didn't ask about your profession, and I won't be speaking to you again in public. Drowsy? For matchup? I don't currently want either. On Sunday, a lady comes to check out Pokémon. You know, when security don't escort her out. Must have my own connections back in my hometown. It was formerly known as New Bark Town. But yes. Norellans had the same thought as me. It is Nowadays it is clearly known as Fasten. Not really into superstition. Try the vending machine's drinks. Heck yes. Where do you think I'm going? Wait, oh, these are the vending machines. We can afford one lemonade. It'll have to do. Purchased too much medicine, guys. Lady Meow, why did you tell me to buy all those ice heals? We could have been buying lemonade. Between using my own connections and that kid's, be able to build a drug empire to fund my gambling hobby. Ah, the pastimes of the rich. Fast and qua apothecaries. So I just had a thought. I bet we've got some stuff we can sell. Engage in a little trade. There's glass cylinders in the window. Yeah, revive. We're not going to need this. I ought to pay for a lemonade. Ah, lemonade. Swear this stuff ought to be illegal. But I won't allow it. It should be illegal, but if it's ever made illegal, I will cease my massive donations to the ruling political party. Guys, I went to the wrong floor and I've stumbled into some kind of muscle dance club. Thought Fasten was a reference to the name you'd give to speed once I started using it. No, it's Fast Town. Fasten. It only works when nobody's watching. How do they know that you work when nobody's watching? The longer I stand here, the more it ruins this guy's day. If I wait long enough, he'll get fired. Work behind the scenes where no one can see us. I mean, I didn't realize you were criminals until you said that. I thought this was like a muscly dance club. I've obviously stumbled into some sort of mafia place. Hello. Take what you want. Fair enough, sir. This isn't a rocket place, it's owned by the family. A classier, more civilized sort of criminal. A chivalrous organization, if you will. I wish we could have gotten more lemonade. Feels a bit risky as it is. Game corner. The underground, you say? I'll be right back. Well, it's not my job to guide you around, old man. I say, an important contact. This floor being all shaven-headed Victorian strongmen lifting triangular weights. Good evening, Mr. Fast. This is Liz. Were you awake? Do you want to battle? Want to win this time? Route 32. Was she the one that we just met? Where's Route 30? Route 32 is all the way back there. Maybe later. Careful, fellows. There are ruffians afoot. I say, cheating at cards? I'm quite offended. Okay, this is definitely a problem for somebody else. Does Captain Amphy have a ground attack yet? Nope. So Danger Noodle? Let's tackle. Why is the only person with a ground attack our grass type who can't go up against poisons? What have we done with our life? We'll try Amphy. If it's gonna harden, that's only gonna raise its physical defense. Amphy has water attacks. That's not amazing. But I suppose we'll win eventually. The important thing is, once we dispatch these ruffians, we should be able to afford some more lemonade. Usually when people ring and say, "You awake?" it's not a battle they're asking for. Ne'er-do-wells. I have to say, I don't think anybody's ever rung me up and said, "Want to fight?" It's usually more of an in-person thing. Hoodlums! Hoodlums and their grimers. What foul fellows. How does Grimer have hardened? It's so gloopy. I mean, if it was already hard, then it couldn't harden further, could it? It's its gloopiness that makes it possible for it to harden. We spent a potion on this fight. If this doesn't at least pay for our lemonade, then we've made a loss. In the local news, you've seen the word "yobs" used twice in the last 2 days. If it's our local news, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it's only twice. I think we're going to be facing a lot of things like that, so let's get Amphy up front. So a moral panic ongoing. I'm a little spooked. My Pokemon just got buzz cuts. Show you how tough they look. Jeez, what a nerd. Look at this guy. The D&D player gave his Pokemon buzz cuts and thinks that now they're tough enough to stop him from getting beaten up. Your Pokemon doesn't have hair. I can't talk to you now. Has cut? It's a HM move. How does this loser have HMs? Also, it's doing a concerning amount of damage, considering that it's like not remotely effective. By concerning amount of damage, I mean, why is being tackled by a giant rock worm doing nothing to this thing? Well, it's shredding me by running at me with scissors. Can't believe I'm legitimately using bind here. So Danger Noodle, if you could learn a decent move like any time ever, that would be appreciated. Rock, ground, I'd take either. Anything that's not tackle. Because frankly, learning bind was an insult. What do I think a buzz cut is? It's got no hair. Okay, touche, touche. Maybe it had hair before it got the buzz cut. Hey, we harassed the Danger Noodle enough and he learned Rock Throw. Harassment, a valuable and effective tactic. I'm not wasting a lemonade here. We need to build up a supply. Let's walk back to the Pokemon Center. I'm noticing on my preview the stream is really behind. Is that happening for you guys too? Like on my preview, you're still fighting the Licky Tongue. There's what I've been looking for. Younger and less expensive of the two haircut brothers. Haircut, you say? I mean, it's a little tempting to ask for a haircut, but $300 is almost a bottle of lemonade. Do I consider type alignments? Sure, check out my lawful good Pokemon. Oh, this thing's steel now, isn't it? Slam's gonna do nothing. Okay, I take it back. What if it's a connection issue at my end? Maybe it's uploading too slowly? There's not a huge amount I can do about it though, other than stopping the stream and restarting it. It's maybe late enough in the day that that's not worth doing. There are barbers in an underpass? Yeah, this is where the street barbers are. If you want an inexpensive haircut, then you ask a barber in the underpass. Oh, come on. Alright, what's your last thing? Bootblacks, maybe you'd expect. Shine your shoes, governor. One more slime out to do it. Come on. I don't like how these screeches are stacking up. If this one misses, we're swapping. Alright, Terry. Be on your way. No entry beyond this point. So we can enter here, we just can't enter again once we're inside. That's how they get away with having weapons. If they don't pretend to be barbers, the constabulary will arrest them as common thugs. That makes a lot of sense. There's barbers down here, so they've got an excuse to carry razors. Say, this ruffian appears to be attempting to rob us. So I'd thank you kindly if you'd stay far, far away from my rare and extremely valuable Pokémon. I warn you, I have a cane. And I'm not afraid to fight dirty with an umbrella if it comes to such. First we'll hook his ankle, then we'll put the boot in. In fine English tradition. Focus energy. Take that over Harden. Get that extra crit chance. High crit build. Donald. And that does it. You've made me mad. Hold on, let me get this straight. Anthony is friends with you. Good day, sir. Finally, the most important part of the game. With a name like Donald, you can't really expect him to turn out to be a respectable or useful member of society, can you? I mean, Donald is a name that sounds a little northern. I say, a blind fellow. He's no doubt listening for the clinking of the machine when a payout is soon to come. New machines, you say? An unstable member of society, yes. I mean, I really, really need to spend as much money as I can on lemonade because it's the most cost-effective healing item. We need a lot of healing, and we don't have a lot of money, we don't have a lot of lemonade, so I suppose 50 coins seems reasonable. What sort of prizes can we get in this game? 25, 14, and 38. It doesn't say what they are in this one. Unless I have to look at them. No. But like, my guy mentioned Blizzard, so I'm guessing it's Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire Blast. Do they trade Pokemon here? Are there any unusual Pokemon we can get early? Abra, Sandshrew, and Dratini. Dratini is the only dragon type we can get in this gen. The only other one is the what's it called? Queendra? The evolution of Seadra? And that evolves through trade, I believe. No Voldemort's here. Not a very high-class gambling establishment. We need to save up enough for a Dratini. Okay. What have we got here? Chosen a card. Oh, I see, I see. I bet on what number I think it will be. Looking at this, all of these trades are exactly even. You shouldn't make all lose money at this game. You just play it forever. Let's take a bet on this soulful-eyed Jigglypuff. Because it's staring into my soul. Look at the face on that Poliwag. The accusation. That's a face if ever I saw one. Justice Red 2, son of Justice Red, exactly. We're gonna have to make a profit though if we're gonna get that. I mean, we should break even here, right? So... There's an oddish with places to be. Hey, we got our Jigglypuff, and we got to see all of the Pokemon that matter. Well, we turned a nice profit on that. Wait a minute. Wade, now is not the time. Everybody wants to fight lately. What's up with people? Can they not plainly see that I'm busy? Hold on, I think I noticed something. It takes a card off the table, which with each successive card, my odds improve. If you play long enough, you're guaranteed to make a profit here. Yes, I understand how the game works now. We're gonna get ourselves a Dratini, guys. Jacques. Definitely has a resemblance to Toad of Toad Hall. I can see that. Right after he's found out about the car. Okay. How many cards can we take before this thing resets? It's got to reset at some point, right? Oh, I see. The lights are how many cards have been taken from the deck. This is the kind of gambling that I like. A casino where I win? I must be in heaven! Heard that I'm about to go up against the normal gym, but I'm horrendously underleveled. They're giving me the chance to level up. That's, appreciated. The more I play, the better I do, yeah. I'm gonna wager the lot on the 6 of Jigglypuff. Oh, that wasn't the shuffle. We get one more before it's a shuffle. Oh. Gotta get that Dratini. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. The rest of the night is just gonna be me playing this over and over again forever. Da-na-na-na. This is why this is the best gen. Pokémon Flip. And I'm using myself that those are the 4 houses of cars in the Pokémon universe. That you can win a game of poker because you've got the ace of Pikachu. I feel like the odds have turned against me here. I should be winning! I was supposed to win! Why, I made a loss on that! The odds were on my side! What is going on? I've not won in ages! Your hair grows faster in the morning than any other time of day. Does that mean you can get on a plane and exploit time zones to grow your hair out really quickly? I feel like this table may be rigged. Oh, so what happened to the music for a second there? Come on, soulful Jigglypuff, save me! Why are you letting this happen? Where are all the Jigglypuff cards? There's not been a one! Finally, I was starting to think this deck was rigged. I want a new dealer and a new deck. I want you all to understand the incredible extent to which my eyes are narrowing right now. I'm trying a new machine. I don't like this one. See what this one's got. I'm not sure what's happening with the music. It's starting to worry me. Hold on. Come on, the stated odds are rigged in my favor. How am I losing so much money? They throw me a bone every time I get suspicious, and then they go right back to robbing me. I think I may be being hustled. This game continuously, 24/7, except when I pass out from lack of sleep. At around 11 days, yes. It's good that we've got exact data on that. We can know how long I can stream this one game for. Da 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 da. Okay, best odds. The Ace of Pikachu. We've got to get that someday. We're right back where we started, guys. We're turning this around again. The bigger your gambling losses, the more you have to invest. Like, as long as you double your wager every time that you lose, you'll never run out. Because you'll win back what you've lost and get more back, on top of that. This is why I need a drug empire to fund it. Doing okay, and back to a profit. Shh, don't say that name. Don't jinx me in front of the cards. Possibly a Vulpix runs this casino? Why can't we just have good, honest Voldemorts, like a regular casino? Come on. Come on, big money, no whammy. This is disgusting. Come on, we can do this. That's why Voldemort isn't here. Yeah, he knows better than to cross the Vulpixes. Well, the other casino was Giovanni trying to create more Voldemorts, right? And now Giovanni's retired. Maybe the casinos are keeping people from turning into Voldemort by cruel restrictions. Like maximum bets and limited opening hours. Oh, it sickens me to even think about it. Okay, this is our chance to make some serious money. The 5 is by far the best row. We gotta get this. Okay. Okay, so there's no good rows now. It's all about those individual spots. The Ace of Poliwag. Yeah, I've questioned the blinking fact myself before. Presumably they have something to back it up, but does sound like a lot to me. Like, am I really blinking for 1/16 of my time? Okay, we've got this now. It took us a while to figure it out, but now we're on a roll. Da-da-da-da! Another cool command too. I'm not sure which one you are thinking of. I'd like to say that all of the commands are cool. Destroy, Rage, Rain of Fire. I'll make a mental note to add those in. Maybe you're thinking of this one. Okay, so there's no good rows again. We want to bet on the individuals here. Ace of Oddish? Come on, we need this, we need this. Just give us this. Come on, just this one. Okay, one more round, one more round. One more round just to secure our profit. Then we'll take a brief break. Na, 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 na. I just like to, you know, double our investment is the thing. Maybe get that 100 coins. There we go. Okay, back in the game. Let's see, this is the only good row. Na, 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 na. Come on, big money. Waiting for it to draw the Joker. You didn't shuffle the Jokers out of the pack? Okay. Made 24 coins off of 50. I mean, it's not the kind of profits that I'm used to, but... could do with clearing my head, I suppose. Let's take a stroll through the rest of the town before we call it a night. The festive city of opulent charm. I like the sound of that. Okay. Got a creeper here. You know, to be great 2p machines. I'd be okay with a 2p machine Pokemon game. Guys, I think we've had enough of gambling for tonight. There's you know, gambling's ultimately, you know, you don't win at gambling. You know, it's something you've got to do in moderation. So let's leave the casino for a bit. We'll get some air, and maybe play the lottery. Hey, somebody's got to win. Probably Pokemon 2p machines in real life. Probably. Another ID numbers match. Guys, we just lost the lottery. Doubles. Let's see. New kind of air hockey table. Doubles table with one normal puck. Oh, it fired in automatically from the side? So you don't have to get somebody to roll it in the mid. That's... Air hockey has needed this for a while, let's be honest. A quiz campaign. 5 questions correctly to win a radio card. Slide it into your Pokegear to play the radio anytime, anywhere. On occasion it would dump about 1 million tiny pucks on the table and it would just be a free-for-all? What? Question the first. Can the town map be displayed on a Pokegear? Yes. Can Nidorina be female only? It can, but it doesn't have to, yes. Does Kurt, the Pokeball craftsman, use Apricorn? No, I think he mostly uses his hands when he's making them. Magikarp won't learn any TM move. I'm guessing that's true? Even though it should be able to learn Waterfall. Because that's like its whole thing. Right? In Eastern mythology, if a carp swims to the top of a waterfall, it's rewarded by being turned into a dragon. Hence, Magikarp turns into Gyarados. Magikarp can't learn Waterfall? What a world! Here's the final question. Is TM36 Tombstoner? Is Marie the co-host of the show? Oh, absolutely not. It's Mary. I've got to say, I've got myself the radio card. Can now double as a radio. Tune into our radio shows. I mean, I know that one absolutely because, not gonna lie, Mary is my favourite radio show host. Professor Oak's Pokemon Talk with me, Mary. Farfetch'd may be seen around Route 39. Farfetch'd so mischievously guarded. Pidgey may be seen around Route 36. Pidgey's heart-meltingly speedy. Rattata may be seen around Route 34. Rattata's heart-meltingly exciting. I mean, how can you compete with this content? Abra may be seen around Route 35. Abra's, wow, impressively pleasant. Just, I'd love to get her autograph, you know? I know, right, dude? Sorry, I only have time for the Pokemon Talk. Lullabies on the radio may make Pokemon sleep. Wait, does a Jigglypuff perform on the radio? Listen for radio anywhere. Tune in. Hey, it's one of the muscular dancers. But why would a dancer be at a radio station? Something suspicious is going on here, fellows. Shall have to investigate sooner or later. A train! What will they think of next? This fellow's train hasn't come in yet. Probably for the best. This world scarcely needs any more new money. That's why your Pokemon hate you. Treat your Pokemon nicely, they will love you in return. Only quite cute. The world is a cycle path. The whole world? Can we cycle around the world in 80 days? I'd say, sir, here's a promissory note for 1 million Pokédollars. Your finest bicycle, please. Don't worry, this will quite turn things around for you. Once people see me riding one of your bicycles, everyone will want one. My chances at the lottery were not great. I mean, it's worse than you're thinking because it's based on your trainer number. You get more numbers by trading. So I only have one number. Obviously in a Nuzlocke I can't really trade, so there's no way of getting more numbers, except for NPC trades. I think we've not really seen any good ones yet. The man of that house rates your Pokemon names. Well, I don't rate his ability to do so. Oh, here's the other entrance to the underground. What are you doing lurking down here? It's rough down there. You better go armed. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, also, we now can use the bike from the select button. Whitney. The incredibly awful Miltank. Exhausted its power points. I know a few presenters who've exhausted their power point. Sometimes a healthy Pokemon may be unable to use its moves. If that happens, take it out back and shoot it. La la la! When I watered that moving tree on Route 36, it jumped. So we need to defeat Whitney if we're going to have any chance of getting a watering can so that we can get past a tree. Wiggles around if you talk to it. A Squirtle bottle. Am I a postman now? Mary is very local radio. Dude, she should be national. Farfetch'd is guarded, we'd expect nothing less than our business partner, absolutely. Also, Chad is only getting further and further behind. I suppose it'd be gentlemanly of us to assist this fellow by carrying a message on our travels. Not everyone can afford to travel as far as we can. What do we deposit? It's a danger noodle? Nicholas? It's a difficult call. Might have to be Nicholas. Mind you, we can just get this Pokemon and deposit it until it's time for us to find this other fellow, right? Route 31. Chubby guy who snoozes all the time. I say, a locomotive. Read it, but don't lose it. Okay, so we'll need to circle back with that. Kenya, come to Kenya, where the giraffes are, and the zebra. Well, we'll deposit Kenya for now until it's time for us to deliver the message. We can't get too much further on our way because of the, Really? Spectacular. Wait, no, is that what I meant to do? Okay, so I can get that back. I was worried I'd ruined that quest line just there. Second mark in Goldenrod's favour. It's opulent and it has trains. Why would you need another town? So yeah, we can't complete the northern route until we've done the gym here, but I think we'll probably do as much of it as we can before we take on the gym, because the gym is awful. And we can't train in the grass to the south, so you know. Have to do the best we can. I think we should be okay to the north, although I'm not 100% sure. In any case, I think that does us for tonight. We'll accept a room in this establishment. And in the morning, or should I say next Tuesday, 8 PM British time, we shall continue our adventure to the Northern Road. I hope you've all enjoyed tonight. What I'm going to do, because the stream's lagging a whole bunch, I'm going to leave it running on a blank screen for a while, just to make sure it doesn't cut off the end. So I believe it did that last time. But yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed tonight. I'm sorry the lag's been bad. I'm not really sure what's up with that, whether it's on my end or on Twitch's end or what. I think it might be on Twitch's end. It seems like they've had a few problems lately, but anyway. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a good time. We've made some progress. We've reached a fine, fine city with lottery and gambling and lemonade. And I hope I'll see you next time, next Tuesday for more Pokemon, and tomorrow will be casual night. I hope I'll see you then.